number 3. At number 2, speaking of what wasn't a Kiss poster, at number 2 is Kiss Alive from 1975. In a lot of ways, a record that, became the benchmark for live records, really. I mean, it really did. It was a breakthrough record. You could make the case it inspired the whole movement of live records. It saved Kiss. It saved their record label. It spawned the definitive version of Rock and Roll All Night, much like when I mentioned I Want You to Want Me, nobody even knows or listens to the studio record. The same could be said for Rock and Roll All Night, where the live version from Kiss Alive is the definitive version. One of the funniest things about that is I once got into an argument with Ace Frehley because I asked him how he came up with the guitar solo for the live version of Rock and Roll All Night. And he said, well, I just took it. You did the same thing I did on the studio version. I said, no, you didn't, because there isn't a guitar solo in the studio version. And he argued with me. There's not? I said, no, Ace, there's not. Kiss Alive. I mean, what do you need to say? What more needs to be said? Another amazing 70s document, saved the band, saved the label. Look, if it wasn't for Kiss Alive and how huge that record was and how great the performances, whether they're live or not, were, we may not be even talking about Kiss anymore because they would have went away. And the career would have stalled right there. They may have been a footnote in rock history instead of being what they are now. So, and much has been made over the years about whether Kiss Alive is live, and many have said it is not, including the album's producer, Eddie Kramer, and that there's a lot that was done. Some have said the only thing truly live on it is the drums. But you know what? In this instance, when you're talking about amazing documents from the 70s and the new life that was breathed into these songs, however they had to do it at that time to save their career, you can't take that away from the record. Kiss Alive, one of the all-time landmarks. Very tough for me between 1 and 2, but I put it at number 2. My number 1 shouldn't be a big surprise to a lot.